This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. And just make sure you smash that hype button. All right, so Clive, yo, this guy's really weird, bro. Like, I'm seeing a lot of clips of him now again. I guess the Clippers are clipping. Clippers are clipping a kick for him. And Clive has spent over 20 minutes doing his makeup. This guy puts on makeup, bro? What's going on here? What is going on here, bro? This is too spooky. Too spooky. I'm sorry. Things got heat. Okay, Queen Naja. Let's be honest. She was a plant all along. For some reason, Shade Room and these other blogs would take to her and they would post her. And this is where she really got her fame. And then she had some drama with her baby father. They broke up. She got with this other guy. He's a streamer too. And now they're streaming. Okay, she doesn't really drop much music. Do people listen to Queen Naja? Like, sometimes people would throw her a bone because they know they would get posted on the Shade Room. She had something worked out with them. She still has a lot of monthly listeners, I'm not going to lie, all right? So, like, I don't know who's listening, but people are listening. I think it's really from being on songs. Like, she was able to score a few songs with, like, a Big Sean. Wait, let me listen to this. See, I've never even heard this song in my life. 40 million streams. It's almost like it's fake. I'm going to be honest with you. This came out in 2022. Queen Naja under exclusive license of UMG. Well, she struggled to pay her bill on stream. This is diabolical. There's like 20 people. There's like 10 people at the table. The bill's $1,300. All right. So, you know, it's normal. But they all wanted to split it, right? So instead of just splitting it evenly, I guess some people didn't really get a meal, obviously, because some people would be like, I'm not pitching in on this. I didn't even eat. The thing you do is, like, I don't really go out in groups, but if you do go out in a group, you should tell the waiter to split the bill with every, you know, like, this is our bill, and have all the bills separate so you don't go through this, because this looked crazy on stream. They were doing all kinds of math. You know, it looked like they were trying to do some type of, like, trigonometry all of a sudden, you know, like working out algorithms just to split up a simple bill. They couldn't just go through and itemize things. They were like, you have the waiter do it. You guys are over there trying to itemize everything. Just, you know, have everybody put their card down. Most people have credit cards, you know, like, even if you're in a couple, each person has their own credit card anyways. Just put it all on different credit cards, you know? It's like, who cares? The place gets paid and you leave. They almost fought at the table. It was crazy. It was crazy, bro. That's embarrassing. You know, like, I'm not saying people don't go through this, but, like, on stream? Like, come on. Jim Jones trying to have his own streamer university. This is wild work, bro. Jim Jones is like, yeah, I'm going to do a university. I'm going to have desks. It looks like he bought some desks on eBay or something. There's some school that was getting rid of them. It might have been from, what's that school that never opened in Philly with Dr. Umar? You probably bought them school desks over there because that school, I don't think it's going to open, bro. I'm going to be honest. So you got them desks, and who knows what he's teaching them? Who knows what Jim Jones is teaching them? Who knows? Akbar V previews a new track. Bro, stop. Stop. Nobody, my ears are bleeding. She needs to stop. This is not your strength. You have 7,000 monthly listeners after 10 years of trying to rap. Move on. 7,000. I told you my dog probably has more listeners than this. He's just a dog. She's not good, bro. She's going toe-to-toe with Cardi B. Cardi B lets this girl bother her. That's insane, bro. Cardi B, stop. Stop letting this person bother you. Feds claim Nipsey Hussle's track, You Don't Got a Clue. Now, this came out around 2011. This is right out. So, Big U used to manage and really have Nipsey signed to him. And then they went through Cinematic Music Group, and then they went through Sony. At that time, around 2008 and 9, Nipsey wasn't as focused as he was after that, right? He dropped like a single or two. He did a couple, I did like 12 videos with Nipsey back then, right? I worked with him. But as far as the label side, he wasn't meeting his label obligations of like showing up here and there, and it didn't do well enough at that time. So Sony ended up dropping him, which is actually a blessing in disguise because then he went indie. Now, his brother got home around 2010, and Nipsey basically let Big U know, hey, my brother's going to take over managing me. I don't need to be under you anymore. Big U didn't really take kindly to that. Black Sam and Big U got into it. A shot went off, right? After that, Nipsey, or no, maybe it was before that. It was around the same time. I don't know what came before or after. Either Nipsey Hussle's track, You Don't Got a Clue, dropped, and then Black Sam stepped to Big U, or it was a response to that. Maybe the track came first. Okay, but anyways, I was at the gas station right next to where the store was, right? And Big U used to have a store in that complex, just so you know. He didn't have a store. He had like an office. And I know this because I used to be involved with all this, right? So, I used to be around. So, Big U and Nipsey didn't get along for a while. But it wasn't like beef where like they were like fighting each other all the time. They just didn't mess with each other for a while. But it seemed like in the last couple of years, like 2016, 17, 18, 19, Big U was around a little more. You saw pictures of them together once in a while at events. I have no clue. That people were saying that, that was his biggest op. Big U wanted revenge. I didn't see Big U too sad that Nipsey passed, but I don't think that he orchestrated the whole thing. I do believe Big U was involved in, he's involved in friendly extortion. I always knew that. I always joked with him, like, don't try to extort me, bro. It was a joke, but I kind of knew that that's what he was into with the check-ins and everything else. I know what check-in is, a friendly extortion. It's like, you owe me now, whether I call you for a favor or whatever. It's not like you got to pay. It comes in the form of favors usually. Yo, do this from my friend right here. They make money on something, so. But I didn't know Big U was doing so much stuff. And now the feds, they're going to lock him up, bro. They're going to lock him up. It seems like they're really painting a clear picture. They're using stories that Whack 100 told before. It's like they're going to try to lock him up. So TrapLord Ross tries to he's exposing Christian Rock for being a demon. Basically, she had caught a body before, talking about it in an interview. Obviously, Christian Rock is nasty. Like whatever you see her in public doing, like, she actually is giving her life to the church and all that. That is just performative. She's trying to. It makes sense where this guy, her ex-boyfriend, had passed. She gave herself to the church right after that. It seems like she's trying to cover some stuff up. But I don't believe that Nipsey. And I'm sorry, I believe that she's on demon time, bro, to be honest. NBA Herm turns himself in to be arrested at Harris County Jail after allegedly robbing and assaulting his girlfriend just days after proposing to her. Jeez. Joe Budden podcast argues if Meek Mill Nightmares and Dreams is weird. It is weird. They agree it's weird. To take your biggest song, Dreams and Nightmares, and remix it and try to cash in on an independent. First of all, you're taking away from the original. Secondly, a desperate attempt, like you can't make another record that goes. Third, it's not even that good. It's not the same energy. You're not going to match the same energy. I don't know if he's at the point where he can re-record his songs and make money off it. You were better off just trying to re-record that album and put it out, because if you were within the contract limits of doing that. But Meek Mill's in a weird place. It's been 5 years now since he dropped a real album, and it's been about 8 years since he's had a hit record. So, yeah, it's very weird what he did. Why would you remix an old song? You didn't even remix the beat. It's the same beat, and you just rap over it in updated lyrics. Cardi B reacts to viral video after allegedly getting beat up. Well, she didn't get beat up. She says, "Where am I in this video?" It's two girls going at it. She clears it up. I'm not even in this video. I don't know what they're talking about. Dame Dash continuing with the Cheap Teeth song. Trash. Federal prosecutors issue fourth superseding indictment against Lil Durk, splitting a single stalking charge into two separate counts. They want Lil Durk, bro. They're going to get him on some stuff, but I don't think he's going to get life. It says, count 3, stalking a victim with dangerous weapon. Count 4, stalking a victim resulting in death. Count 3, stalking victim with a dangerous weapon and death. So they're just splitting these up. Okay. Nightmares to Dreams has done... It's done pretty well the first couple days, though. I'll give him that. It's done about... We'll see where it levels off at. Anyways, this is Jordan Tao with JT News. Meek Mill just needs to tap into his bag. Get with some different producers. Who would I go with if I was him? I would... You might want to call up Pharrell, bro. He's been giving people some big records lately. Might want to call that favoring. Because Meek Mill needs something, bro. It shouldn't be done yet, but you got to keep dropping new, fresh records. Try to catch one. Put some money behind it if you believe it's a hit. A lot of these guys don't know how to be independent, you know? This is Jordan Dower. Let me see. Let me see if I missed something. All right, so this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Love y'all. Peace.